Once you get addicted to any Joe Blow horror movie, even the one with Tiny Tim, if you love it enough, chances are it goes on the yearly rewatch list. I love and hate many horror movies that I'll go back to on occasion, but there are 5 in particular that not only will I not click past if I see them on TV, but I'll make a point of watching them multiple times a year, and I'll never get tired of them. At number 1, The Shining. Despite the fact that I've theorized this movie up the yin-yang, and always on the lookout for more hidden plot points, I'll watch this movie at least 3 to 4 times a year. I feel like it's one of the few movies with an immersion level that sucks you in with little effort, and you feel like you're the one being hired as a winter caretaker, and you get to ride along with Jack as he falls into utter madness. Not much of a downside to this movie, unless you're like me and your brain can't help amplifying Wendy's snort cry. But I've learned to live with that. The Shining. It'll stay locked in your head as if Stanley Kubrick himself was shining it to you. Coming up next at number 1, CREEPSHOW. A horror comic book comes to life and shows us what darkness lays inside. When you put the words of Stephen King, the makeup effects of Tom Savini, and the directing genius of George Romero into a pot and nuke it for 10 minutes, you get 5 brilliant short stories of death, despair, revenge, gore, and loneliness, all bookmarked by Tom Atkins and his masterclass on the perils of parenthood. CREEPSHOW. Let it creep up on you. And next at number 1, we have The Evil Dead, a low-budget indie horror movie that could have easily been a dud given its long production journey and endless lack of available funds, but Sam Raimi was not going to let his first real movie be his last. The plot of putting 5 young adults in a cabin and unleashing the worst demons ever imagined on them might have seemed a little cliche even in the early 80s, but credit where it's due for making it original and terrifying, and credit where it's due to Bruce Campbell, who takes an epic ass-kicking but still manages to make it till dawn. Well, sort of. The Evil Dead. Get it before it gets you. At number 1, An American Werewolf in London. If you're out wandering around in northern England, get warned to keep off the moors, ignore that warning, then watch your best friend get torn from asshole to tea kettle by a giant wolf, don't be dismissive and call him a walking meatloaf when he rises from the dead to warn you that you're going to be the next werewolf. You need to take that seriously. As the moral of the story soon teaches us, leave it too late and people will die, you will die, and you lose the new love of your life. A lot of lessons to be learned while watching this movie, as well as a clinic on running naked through a zoo, An American Werewolf in London. You'll be biting yourself if you miss this one. Before we get to the number 1 movie, a few honorable mentions. The Thing, Friday the 13th, parts 1 through 4, Poltergeist, Fright Night, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Hellraiser, and April Fool's Day. Movies to avoid, just the Amityville Horror for reasons I have made clear in the past if you'd like to watch that one next. Okay, at the final number 1 spot, we have Dawn of the Dead, another George Romero movie and what I consider to be his masterpiece. I play this movie endlessly when I'm doing housework, when I'm making dinner, when I'm watching other movies. It's just an endless well of horror entertainment. The characters are flawed but relatable. Their plight is off the charts crazy, with hordes of zombies trapping them in a huge shopping mall, which they duly claim as their own and spend much of their time enjoying all it has to offer before all hell breaks loose. This movie has it all, and you can't deny it being one of, if not the best horror movie ever made. It still irks me on every viewing, though, watching Flyboy weighing out his selection like he's intending to buy it. Apart from that, Dawn of the Dead is damned good. And that brings us to the end of my 5 most rewatchable horror movies. Your list may vary, but I suspect that some of these would have to be in there somewhere. Drop a comment and give me your thoughts. Give us a like and click that subscribe button. Much appreciated. Thanks for watching, and I will see you all at the next slaughtering. Bye now.